What else is out?
So Unwelcome. So Unwelcome is a sort of folk horror-inflected weirdie from John Wright, who made the tentacled monster movie Grabbers, the horror comedy Tormented, and, coincidentally, Robot Overlords, some of which was filmed in the Isle of Man, which is,
Interesting.
Yeah, particularly for me. So this new film, Unwelcome, has been described as being inspired by folklore and Grimm's fairy tales and was pitched as Gremlins meets Straw Dogs. And in a way, that's kind of everything you need to know. So there's a couple, Maya, played by Hannah John Kamen, and Jamie, Douglas Booth. They are newly pregnant. They're living in London and in the estate, and their home gets invaded by, nasty London street thugs. I mean, it's actually quite a brutal opening. They then inherit a cottage in rural Ireland, which seems like a godsend, but it's not all that simple. Yes, a relative has left them the cottage. Yes, that sounds like it's away from the urban grind. But there's weird stuff going on. Weirdly enough, it's Colin Meaney who is the guy who turns up as the people that are going to come and fix the roof. And he turns up with his family, and they do fixing the roof in the way that people do fixing the roof in Straw Dogs. Meaning they're in and around your house in threatening, leery ways. Colin Meaney demands to be called Daddy.
That's always a warning. If your builders say, call me daddy, get out.
They eat all the biscuits and they behave badly. But there is something in the woodshed, as I believe the Divine Comedy sang, which actually does get you back to Father Ted, which does get you back to Banshees of Inisherin in a kind of roundabout way. This isn't Banshees of Inisherin. For the most part, it's very uneven, struggling to kind of get a balance between the nastiness of the opening sequence of the home invasion sequence and then the sort of cutesy, strange, little people, oddness, leprechaun.
Oh, does it go there?
Well, no.
What kind of voice was that, by the way?
No, because it's the thing from Wayne's World, isn't it? When he does the leprechaun, but that's a whole thing. But I think if you think of something like Troll Hunter from 2010 or Ali Abbasi's troll love story Borders, these are films which deal with folkloric creatures in a sort of more adventurous way. This is kind of all over the place until the final act, when it takes a leaf out of the Midsommar book and then actually does something sort of, fine. So so on the one hand, it's got a kind of, it can't quite figure out what, it's comic, but it's horrific, but it's a bit.
Are there leprechauns?
I'm not answering that question.
Are there fairies?
I'm not answering these questions.
Is that the kind of general direction that it's heading?
I think that I have, without spoiling the film, gone as far down that path as I mean, it's in the thing. She says they're leaving out things for the redcaps, for the little people, for the,
Right.
But the point is that folkloric little people are...
Never to be trusted.
No, never to be trusted, because they have a habit of stealing away babies and, and doing bad stuff.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they do. So... It's a bit of a mess, but I like it. The final act pulled it all together, but it's a bit all over the shop.
Always remember, if your builders ask to be called Daddy,
show them the door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And find new builders from wherever. Well, now that was a great video, I thought.
I couldn't take my eyes off it.
And neither could they.
Do you think they know that they can keep up to date with all things Kermode and Mayo's take by checking out our social channels?
Well, they do now.
Yes, they do.